Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the encounter. This is a beautiful day, the day that the Lord has made, the day that we should be glad and rejoice in it. I know it's been a minute. There is always something coming up, running up and down, but hey, I haven't forgotten about you. Today, have you ever wondered, why some things doesn't happen, to you? Some things, even the things that you are very certain of that is going to turn out a certain way, the things that you have even a surety of turning out the way it is, and then in 1 minute they slip off your hand and it doesn't come to pass. If such things have been happening to you, then this video is for you. If you're watching this for the first time, if you like the video at the end of the day, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that the next time I make a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. Yes, let's jump straight into it. There are some times that we have promises, that we have things that are certain that are gonna turn out a certain way. We have things that we hope it's gonna come to pass, like we go for a job interview, and then after the interview you're very certain that definitely you're gonna have that job, definitely you're gonna get a positive result, and you are excited about it, and you run around sharing it with your friends, like I went to this interview and I think it will be great, I think I'm gonna have the job. Someone promises you something and you go announcing to your friends. Let me tell you something. Some things are just meant to be between you and your God. Some things are just meant to be between you and whoever promised you something. Sometimes some things are just meant to be between you and your Creator. This video is just to highlight the reason why we get excited. We get excited with things that we hope are coming out a certain way. We get excited about things that we have not seen it yet. We get excited for things that has not happened. The right time hasn't come for it to happen. I'll give you one secret. Keep the things that hasn't happened to you until they come to pass. Keep the secret. Keep whatever you're working on. Keep your project in the dark until you have the success. Keep your plans until you have achieved it. Let the success speak for you. Don't go about sharing all the plans that you have. Hey, someone might even run with your idea and they come up with something better than what you expected, or they come up with the result that you expected, and at the end of the day, who is the loser? You. Some things are just meant to be between you and your God. And this also, I can relate to a story in the Bible. And the story in the Bible that I can relate to this, like some things are just to be kept between you and your God, is the story about the birth of the John the Baptist. The birth of John the Baptist. This was announced by Angel Gabriel, and Zachariah, who was the priest, received the message about the birth of his son when he was burning the incense inside the altar. He was chosen to go in the altar, and then he would offer sacrifices on behalf of the people. Remember, Zachariah was so old, and his wife Elizabeth was also old, but he received the news about the birth of his son, John the Baptist. We get so many things that we hope to go a certain way, but we keep them as secrets until they happen. When John the Baptist received a message from the angel Gabriel, he didn't believe what he had, and he even asked the angel, like, how is this even possible now that I'm old and my wife Elizabeth is also old? And the angel said, now that you've doubted it, you will remain silent until it comes to pass. I can just imagine just even close the Bible. I can just, that is the story in the book of Luke chapter 1 verse 5. You can read it. The book of Luke chapter 1 verse 5. And I hope when you get to read it, it will enlighten you. It will, share you the word. You will get to understand why some things are just meant to be between you and your God. And you'll have to be silent about them until the time comes to pass. So Zachariah did not believe the angel, and he was like, I'm old enough, I'm on my old age, my wife is also old, how are we going to have a son? And I can also imagine the excitement that was running in him, the surprise that was running in him. Believe you me, if Zachariah left that altar when he was still speaking, definitely he was going to be excited and share the news about what the angel has told him. And since he could not believe it, the angel said, you will not be able to speak until the promise comes to pass. You will not be able to speak until the promise comes to pass. I can imagine if Zachariah would have left the altar when he was still able to speak, however much he didn't believe the message, he would be so excited and go ahead and share the message to the wife, to his friends, to everybody around him that I'm gonna have a son, and he's gonna be, named John. He was not able to speak about it. He was not able to speak at all until the promise was to come to pass. The thing is, every idea that you receive comes from your thought process, comes from somewhere, comes from an inspiration. You have been praying about something, and then the Lord is about to answer your prayer. But just when He is about to deliver what He promised, you go around talking about it, sharing it, and then it's not gonna happen. Just because there are so many things around sharing your plans and your ideas to everybody else. Number one, we have some negative energies that will slow you down. You have an idea, you have a burning spirit to carry out your idea. But the thing is, just because you share it with your friends, you might share it with someone who may not believe in your dream or will not believe in your vision. That will, in a way, slow your energy down. It will slow you down in achieving what you are planning to achieve. Someone will talk you out of your idea. When someone talks you out of your idea, you give up, you lose hope, you think, if somebody tried it and it did not work, it's not going to work for me. That is not always the case. So that thing will also slow you down. So some things you need to keep it to yourself. Zachariah was not able to speak until the promise by angel Gabriel came to pass. He was not able to speak until the birth of his son John the Baptist. When he came out of the altar, everybody else, was, I believe when, they came out, they would talk to the crowd, they would talk to, the Christians that were waiting on him outside, that was waiting and praying. He would definitely have shared what he saw in there. But he came out not even speaking about anything, and everybody else was left wondering what is going on, what happened to Zachariah when he was doing the offerings on our behalf, what happened to his speech. He's not able to speak. Did he encounter something? Did he see something that, did he meet the Lord? So always leave your people wondering what is your next plan of action. Always leave your enemies wondering what is your next plan of action. Sometimes they think they get you in one area and they don't know that you have a plan. But if you have your plan laid out, they will execute your plan. They will go ahead of you. They will, implant negative energy on you, and you will not be able to achieve your dream. Some things are just meant to be between you and your God. You go for an interview, just pray your God and wait for the result. And once that comes to pass, you can announce it. If you have a job offer coming up, even if you have passed the interview, just not celebrate yet. Just hold until you have the real job. When it comes to pass, that is when you can celebrate. When the son was born, that is John the Baptist, after he was born, immediately Zechariah was able to speak. His speech or ability to talk was on hold until the promise came to pass. Keep your plans a secret. Keep your plan a secret. Keep your idea a secret. Work on your idea behind the scenes. And once it comes to pass, then you can announce it. Or you can announce it to your friends, you can tell it to your family. But the point is, some things are just meant to be between you and your God. Always keep your plans to yourself. Work behind the scenes, execute them, and once they come to pass, you can share it. I felt like I should share you this after reading this story of Zechariah in Luke chapter number 1 verses 5 onwards. If you read about the announcement of the birth of John the Baptist, you will be able to understand what I'm talking about. Some things are meant to be between you and your God. Do not slow yourself down by sharing your story. Do not put yourself and have someone talk you out of your idea just because you shared something that they did not see. And some of the things are, you receive visions because they belong to you. If you received a vision and I received a vision, then my vision belongs to me, your vision belongs to you, and I'll not be able to know what happened to you. Nobody knew what happened to Zechariah until the birth of his son had happened, or until the promise had come to pass. The reason why we have different ideas is because I have a different idea because it's my idea, it belongs to me, and I have a plan on how to execute it. You have your own idea, it belongs to you because you have a certain way you want to execute it. So don't share it and don't let people talk you out of it. So the only way is to be quiet and keep it between you and your God. Until next time, keep secrets, keep your plans, keep your blessings to yourself until they come to pass. Remember, if you're watching this video for the first time, kindly smash the like button if you like it, smash the subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell so that the next time I produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. It was good to see you again, and I will not be long before I put up another video. Have a great one. God bless you.